Trace, what does it say? Dance 1, 2, 3.
Those are the music for our dancing party.
Andrew?
Wow.
Pretty good party.
That feels good.
Pretty good.
Get up and dance!
Dance! Dance!
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm out of breath.
Really good. Well, there is one more. I don't think we should do it, but maybe.
I'm not doing it
You're
again.
not doing it again?
Well, if you turn it on, who knows what will happen.
That's good. Okay, so we have to have a countdown and cheers.
Okay.
Champagne, now that we're out of breath, it's been a great party. It's been an amazing new year. Thank you for being a bad friend.
Thank you for being a bad friend.
10,
9,
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! Whoa! Oh boy!
Oh boy!
Happy New Year! Go ahead.
What do you mean?
You had an argument that I don't love my dog.
No. That's not what the argument was.
That's what she said.
I understand that, but see, now I have to share my worldview when it comes to white people and their dogs. Because in our home, right, I leave Jules out first before the fucking animals.
Well, yeah, but that's because dogs are above.
Oh, yeah, ethnicity. Yeah. You're right. That's ridiculous.
Certain people are going to get left behind.
Right.
Right.
Right. So
but
so when you're watching the movie and you see the dog getting killed out by the barn,
yeah.
In my head, I'm like, yeah, they would leave the dog out. You know what I mean? Whereas in Independence Day, right? When I forgot her name, Will Smith's she was a stripper in the movie. What's her name? His girlfriend in the movie.
Oh yeah, what is her name? Oh God,
I like her. And I forgot her name.
Oh, I can't think of her. I can see her face. I can draw a photo of her.
Her name is Fox. Vivica
A.
A.
Fox. Oh my God, how
Vivica
annoying.
A. Fox.
So annoying.
Vivica A. Fox, right? Remember when they called their dog, because the aliens were attacking, they were in that, under the tunnel or whatever, and the car was under, and they're like, come on! I feel like black people would do that. yeah. Come on!
It's not a black...
White people would just leave.
That's so not true.
Yeah,
I would do anything for that dog. Anything. I'm in love with that dog.
All right, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Right? If would you give up a liver to put that into that car?
100%. Well, no, you can't live without your liver. What do you mean? Would I give up like a what did people get?
Kidney.
A kidney. Yeah,
A kidney.
of course.
You would live. All right.
And if they said you might die from giving up the kidney, I go sure, whatever.
How about they said that
pandemic is I don't fucking care anymore.
That inside your penis.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Inside your penis, there is a blood vessel. Right.
Yeah.
And inside that blood vessel, there's a sac. There's a little sac in a blood vessel.
Okay.
Right. That has, because he's dying from a really specific disease.
That's a girl. That's a girl.
Your girl she's dying from a very specific disease, right? And you go, the only way we can save this dog, right, is we have to get to that little sac, right, and then and take the juice and the material in there, and we have to create a antidote. But the only way we can do that is we have to completely chop your dick off.
Right. Do you put it back? Are you guys going to put it back on?
We can't put it back. It just destroys the penis.
Well, okay. Is there a way for me to get a cadaver penis? Like, can I get another guy's penis?
No, the only way we could like take the remains and take the sensational parts of
Sure.
and tuck it in. So
give me a vagina?
Yeah, pussy.
Done. I would.
You wouldn't do that.
I would love to have a vagina. I've had a dick for 37 years.
Would you let me fuck it?
Yes.
Be real. Okay, good.
Yes.
Let's do it. But my point is that so those are my reasons why.
You think whites are you think you
And
value
then what did you say? When me and Kalila called you, what did you say?
something racist?
Yeah, you did.
What did I say?
You said we eat our dogs.
You do. You guys eat dogs.
No, we don't.
Have whites ever been? Has there any historical reference of a white eating a dog? No. Is there some
Let
historical?
me think.
Okay.
No. No.
Are there historical references of Asians eating dogs?
Yes.
Today.
What, this moment?
I mean,
Probably.
I'm saying in this
Probably in
time
this
period.
moment. Yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So end of story. I've seen the videos on YouTube. Have you watched the videos on YouTube?
I've seen.
You've seen it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, in real life?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you've seen. No, you've
I
seen
don't
a
wanna
dog
ta-
eaten in real life.
Yeah.
Gross. Done. I'm done.
No, let's talk
And
about
you're
it.
a bad people.
Let's explore it.
And you're bad
Let's
people.
explore it.
And
How
I'm the
did you see
problem?
it?
It was in my
Hut. It was in one of her huts.
Yeah,
village.
In my house. It was in my house. It was my dog.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. In your village, just out in the street?
Yeah. It was a stray dog,
Oh, well, that makes it okay.
And
yeah.
then tell me what happened.
and then my cousin said that they were gonna eat a dog, and they invited me.
Oh,
What was it, like a dinner party?
Have you been a dog? How do you get like an invitation in the mail?
An Evite?
Yeah.
We'd love for you to join us for dog this evening.
Yeah.
Do you even know what kind it was?
No, I
Probably
don't
a
know.
puppy.
What did you say?
Was it?
I didn't. I said no.
Have you did you ever? Have you ever tasted pup?
No.
You don't want to. You think that's wrong.
I don't want to. Yeah.
But then people there, like if you voiced your opinion, if you were like, "Hey, I don't think that's okay to eat dog," did they get mad at you?
Yeah, because it seemed normal there. So.
Wow. See, that's
what it is.
crazy.
It's a cultural thing.
But here's the deal: we eat cow here all the time, and
Indians hate it.
Indians, it's sacred,
Yeah.
so it's disrespectful to the animal. So we say it's crazy only because it's the viewpoint that we have.
Yeah. So, but when you say though that like Asians do it, some Asians have.
Lots.
And not here in America though.
Lots.
Not in America.
You don't think they bring that with them? They bring everything
You know,
else.
what do you mean? They don't bring it like it's like some sort of like
No,
dance or
the
something.
culture.
Like a cultural
yeah, that's a
dance.
cultural thing.
You know what I mean? Or like.
Do you think some people would come over here and do it over here in secret?
Maybe.
Yeah.
What? You're out
It's
of your
not
mind.
out of the realm of reality.
Okay, maybe.
Why? Because they fly to a different place, it's like, well, we're just gonna stop doing what we used to do.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How many cultures did your dad and your mom do? What are your cultural things that your dad and your mom do that was from Korea that they wanted to make sure that they passed along and they had here? There were things that they did, right?
Yeah, but we do it here as well.
That's my point.
Like beat their kids, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying Americans?
Yeah. So they're like cross.
Is there nothing indicative of Korean culture that your parents brought over here that we don't do here culturally that they wanted to instill in you guys?
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's the things around food.
Yeah, like what?
Like, you know, when you go into...
By the way, things around food,
Right.
dogs, food.
Right.
So the thing we're talking about is a thing that exists.
Yeah, you would see when you came to my house, we had a normal-looking kitchen, aside from the fact that there was, like, squid and stuff being hanging. We have dried squid hanging all over the place.
What?
Yeah, as if it's like mistletoe or something. Right, but instead of kissing underneath it, you eat it.
Wait a minute. Drying it out? Just dry squid?
Yeah, you just have squid laying around.
Why?
To eat later. I don't know
why
why.
doesn't it just go in a fridge or
I don't
something?
know. I have no idea. I never asked.
Okay, this is my point. So
Yeah,
to
yeah.
them, drying out a golden retriever is not that big of a deal.
Right, and then you would, and it was embarrassing. Like when I had my white friends over, right? I would never wanted them to open our refrigerator because then you have to explain things,
Yeah.
right? So then they would open up, and you would see like a gigantic orange jug, right? And they're like, "What is that?"
I could see
And then
me.
you hit the jar, right? And an eyeball would flew by.
There, Aaron Weber, who I've talked about on the show, good comic. He just promoted there is a brand new app or program where it generates art. you can just ask it anything and it'll generate all this original fucking artwork.
Yeah, that's Dolly.
Dolly, that's what
Well,
it's
there's a
called?
bunch. There's Imagen. Google has one.
But do
a bunch of
Dolly. I think that's the one. How do you spell that?
I'm so scared right now.
DALL-E.
Yeah, DAL. Okay.
Is
Andrew,
the
we're
one
done.
that
Bad
people.
Friends
But
is
wait, let
done.
me finish this. So
No,
this
it's not.
Dolly thing, you have to sign up for them to be right. Like they put
Well,
you.
the full Dolly version is in beta right now, but they're gonna put it out very soon for like a monthly
So
charge.
he was
anyone can use
selected
it.
by one of these groups.
Yeah.
Like you put your name in the hat to be like, hey, I want to be a part of the test group, and he just got assigned because he put it up on
Great.
Instagram and was like, yo, ask me anything.
That's awesome.
And every fucking image. The creepiest part to me was someone would go, Darth Vader eating soup, right? You can go a million ways. The visual of Darth Vader eating soup changed so many different formats and ways that I was like, I don't know if a human could come up with this if they took 100
This is tip
years.
of the iceberg, dude.
It was creepy as fuck.
An image is just a series. It's like a brick of pixels. Each pixel is a little square that has a numerical value of
Right.
light to dark and red, green, blue. So to create every image possible to be generated is possible. We just don't have the computing power yet. But with quantum computing around the corner, I think that's going to exist within the next 15 years or so. Just a giant database of literally every image.
So okay, look, a text
And
prompt.
we'll just sift
scroll
through them.
down a little bit, please. Look, a storefront that has the word OpenAI written on it. That's it. And then these are all generated from a computer. None of that is real. None of those pictures are real.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen the AI-generated people that now exist, right? That like ad companies use and stuff.
Yes.
They're not real people, but they look photorealistic. They're videos. You can just type in what you want them to say, and they're like, "Hello, welcome to our company."
And
Let us make
they
you
look
feel at
like
home."
perfect mixed race.
Those are AIs.
Yeah.
Those are all fake people.
And this is again, this is the wheel. Eventually, there's going to be a fucking Ferrari. You know, we're just at the tip of the iceberg of this shit.
How come the sex dolls still look so bad?
That's a good question.
They
I
look
mean-
so fuck. They always look. There was a man.
Some
Dude,
of them look pretty good.
there was a guy that just got a divorce from his wife so he could marry his sex doll.
Yeah.
Nice.
And she said it's because they made it look too much like her. Like they sent in her photos, and he wanted her over the.
No.
But she
that's
still
fucking
looks like
crazy.
shit. They don't look good yet. How
They're
do we
going
have all
to.
this power?
They're going to.
Look at this here. There is this the guy he married his robot sex doll Margot. Is that that's it. But honestly, they still look like shit.
You know why? I think it's
There
still
she
because
is.
there's still too much stigma.
Over big fake tits and skinny waist and big butt thing.
Male looking, female looking, whatever kind of sex robot you might want. I think there's still too much stigma around this.
Yeah.
But
It's a
eventually
little
that's
like
gonna
Isla
fucking
Fisher.
that'll bleed off. It's like online dating. You remember when online dating first fucking happened and people were like, "Oh, how'd you guys meet?" It was at a friend's party, right? Like nobody would say they met online anywhere.
Right.
Now it's the primary way everyone
Everybody.
meets.
If I had a wedding and I was marrying let's just listen, all right?
The answer is yeah.
And you would come
I
to
would
my wedding.
officiate
Fuck
it.
yeah.
I would
You think
officiate.
everyone will come to that wedding?
What
Would
if
you
you-
make fun of me?
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, then
That's
I'm
the whole
not
point of
invited.
going.
I'm gonna
It's
officiate.
real love.
I know.
All right? I don't want to be fucking mocked at my own wedding.
I would make fun of you if you married a human. What would be the difference?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, well, there'd be zero difference.
Yeah, I
in
don't
you
think I would
married.
invite you to my wedding. Would you guys mock me at my wedding?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. Would you? But,
I'm
but
down
Will,
with this
Will.
shit.
But deep down inside, you'd be like, "This is not real."
No,
Will, would
dude.
you mock him at his wedding?
Yeah. No.
Well, what?
I'd give you guys a gift of a bunch of car batteries or something.
That's mocking. That's fun.
To this.
Well, because my wife loves that.
Look, there they are together.
This ain't real.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and he
it
dresses
is.
her up, which is even more fun.
That's amazing.
So he goes shopping often
he's
for her
just-
clothes.
He's just going viral.
But
being
that
weird.
guy is fucking. Let's say, I mean, we don't know this man, but let's say this man is happy doing this.
He probably is.
What's fucking wrong with it?
Nothing at all. My comment was how they still look kind of. That still looks like a toy.
Yeah.
Sure.
Why can't we make it look real?
I mean, I think that's coming, but also this kind of an aesthetic is its own thing. I mean, if you look at like what's going on right now with Gen Z and
Like
all
you
the
mean he
different
wants to fuck
vlogging
a
they're
doll?
doing.
Is that what you're saying?
What's that?
Like he prefers a physical
That
doll.
look, yeah.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah,
next
look up
generation
the most
of this,
realistic sex doll.
kids are going to be fucking things that look like anime characters
Look at that
and
there.
unicorns and
Right.
whatever. You know
It's
what I mean?
like that looks pretty real.
I guess. Yeah.
The answer for impersonal sex is not in crude rubber robots and stuff. That's
Right.
not where we're headed. As Chad will tell you, it's the metaverse. So
That's true, actually.
you put on your Oculus, right, and you put something on your penis, right?
Yeah.
And the thing, and
I think that-
what do they
that's
call it
cool.
when it touches back?
Haptic feedback.
Haptic feedback.
Oh,
Now,
yeah,
the
'cause
best kind of haptic feedback is
Yeah.
what you do is you.
Bill, I like to grab the ass.
Well, this my solution.
That's my thing.
My solution.
Yeah.
Would have that for you, and all you have to
Ass
do
grab.
Yeah.
is put on the Oculus, and then insert yourself into a sexual partner.
Okay.
Now, hold on a second. You keep the Oculus on, but you have sex with a person, and then you can kind of believe whatever that is. As a matter of fact, it would probably help a lot of marriages.
Yeah.
Let's put our Oculus on. Who are you having sex with?
Well, you don't
tonight?
ask. You let them
Oh,
do
right.
it.
Yeah,
Because then
yeah.
it's like we're both having our fantasy then.
Right.
And the Oculus is like, this past week, an experiment was just done with the first AR contact lens. So instead of wearing like Google Glass or whatever, you just put in contacts, and I get full heads-up display of everybody's vital stats and or whatever the
it's
fuck
the
I want.
future. We're here.
Yeah, and
And
that
your
eventually is going to
boots,
become VR.
your clothes.
That contact will be. You can switch between AR and VR
And the motorcycle.
instantaneously.
Now, Chad, can I ask you, is this gay? Let me ask you if something's gay, right?
Oh, I don't know
Let's
why
say
you're asking me. But
This is
Yeah,
my
yeah,
favorite
yeah.
segment of Bad Friends.
We do
Yeah.
this
Something gay.
every fucking week.
So if I have the little thing on my penis, right?
Well, maybe a
the
big
haptic,
thing.
and I have
The
the ear-
haptic.
haptic.
You don't
right?
insert it into your urethra. It's something that goes around your
I
penis.
understand that. I'm not going to stick it inside my body.
You just
Like
said
a
I
fucking-
stick it on my penis.
on it, not in it.
Sorry.
Right?
No, it doesn't go on the tip. Unless that's what you
the
want.
penis, around the penis, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And I have the thing on my head, right? But then I asked Chad, "Can I touch your ass?" Would that be considered gay?
Why is he in the room?
What? I'm
He's gotta
asking my
say- he's
favorite.
gotta-
Like I'm
yeah.
an ass
He's
guy.
gotta
I like
sup-
his ass. I'm not gay,
Yeah.
but I want to do the. I'm gonna. You know what I mean? I'm making love to. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'm one of your best friends.
That hurts. I would not do you
Why?
because you would laugh.
I would. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
I would hear you laugh.
Okay, how about this? If I put tape over my mouth and I promised I wouldn't laugh, the only way I would let you grab my ass while you were in VR is if you weren't jerking off at the same. I don't want you tugging and grabbing my ass,
No, I'm not touching your dick. I have the haptic on my penis.
and you're grabbing my ass.
And yeah, and I have the thing, so I'm making love to a woman in the fucking thing.
I think that's fine. I'll let you do that.
No, but I'll tell you why I wouldn't use you, because I would feel like I was being rushed.
What do you mean?
Well,
I
that's
just
weird.
feel like you have shit to do.
I got stuff going on.
Yeah, and I feel like after like 10 minutes, I'd be like, I just feel like he has an audition. Or, you know what I mean? I would like be in my head. It would fuck me up. But I feel
worried
like
about
he
his
would
audition.
finish.
Why? What do you?
There's something about him that he
He's
would finish.
busy.
I would finish.
I think
Like
that
you would stand there because you're a nice guy. You would stand there and just
Yeah.
let me finish.
I'll let you finish.
Well,
Right,
he would
right,
probably come over to set it up for you because he knows all that geeky stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But Andrew would be with him because they're doing shrooms together.
That's right.
Yeah, and then and then Chad's on the other side of the room, going boop boop beep boop bop boop beep, trying to set up your
Yeah.
your
But I
fucking
would
haptic
feel-
penis urethra insertion, and you'd be grabbing Andrew's ass in the meantime because you don't know you're in the metaverse.
I think
it's just like we.
Pray.
No, dude, I can't wait. I want to go. I didn't go. It's
Let me go.
what?
Go where?
I want to go see it.
It's on Hulu.
Wait, what is it? I thought it's in theaters.
No, never went to theaters. It went straight to Hulu.
Oh, I don't want to see something that went straight to online. It's got to be in the theater
So
for me.
Amber Midthunder, the star of it, she's on Reservation Dogs, so I kind of know her.
Oh yeah,
And I'm just saying, this movie.
it's incredible.
What, do you like any of the Predator movies?
Well, Predator, yeah,
The original one.
yes.
Yeah. She had never seen any Predator movie until Prey.
Her?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Do you know? Have you seen it now?
Yeah, it's so good.
So sick.
It's so good.
No, I do want to see it. I should watch it.
But it's like, do you know what the premise is?
No, I know nothing about.
Had you
it.
heard of it before?
Yes,
Be honest.
everyone's talking about it.
Right. So basically, it's when the alien Predator
Yeah.
first visited Earth.
And he finds her.
He's fighting against Native Americans.
Sick.
It's fucking sick.
Love it.
Yeah.
I'm in.
And he's more primitive too in the movie.
He's more lovable.
No, he's more he's not as technologically advanced. I think he does more hand-to-hand
So
killing.
primitive. You were right.
Yeah, well, that's what I didn't know what the
You
fucking
said it
word to
right,
use.
baby.
Yeah. I was astonished how good it was.
It's that good.
Like I was just like, wow, this is what. Aside from the original Predator movie, which we love with Arnie,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I've seen every single one of those fucking things, right? And this one is probably the second best one.
93 on Rotten Tomatoes. Have you ever been a part of any project that's been 93?
I think the most I got was 53%. Well, I'm on Reservation Dogs. That's
That's got to be up there.
What is that? What is
Reservation
Reservation
Dogs
Dogs?
has got to be high. I would imagine that Reservation Dogs is probably 90s. 99. Wow.
I'm on a 99.
Holy shit.
How about you? What number?
Probably 85 is probably the highest I've been a part of.
Which
I bet
one-
you
what-
Dave is in the high 80s.
Get Dave. Get Dave on there.
Dave's probably in the high 80s. 86, I would say. 84. I was
84.
right.
Pretty good.
I
Not
was-
99.
It's not at all.
Yeah, not
No.
99. Yeah.
But also, we don't have as many natives on our show. I think having a couple of Native Americans would help. I've said that to the writers every single year.
Okay. Yeah.
Nothing I've been a part of has been probably higher than 84. 84 is probably the highest I've ever been. I'm Dying up here. This one probably 64. This one's probably below 70. Let's see. 51.
Oh my God.
But the audience score is 95. See, that's always kind of a tell, though.
What?
When the critics shit on something but the audience loves it.
That's not a tell.
No, this happens a lot, though. You'll see it where the audience is super, super high and the critics are low, meaning it's one of those things where I think the critics were
Those are the same people that think that Fast and the Furious is a Kurosawa film.
best movie ever made.
I'm just saying my point
Name a
is
better movie than Fast and the Furious.
all of them.
All the other Fast and Furious movies are better than the original? What's the Fast and Furious score? Just go Fast and Furious 1 and let's find out. The original. What year was that in? 2009? Not in 2009. Yeah, that's it. 28%. Audience score 67. So, right. You're wrong about that. That's
Maybe.
still pretty low.
Yeah.
28%. This is the problem with critics. What are you criticizing? It's a fucking action movie.
Yeah.
What's the fucking thing? What's the thing?
Yeah.
What could you be critical about? The cinematography? It's fucking shoot 'em up, flip a car.
You know you know what you're gonna go watch.
Yeah, so fucking leave it alone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm watching now that I almost finished?
What is it?
Only Murders in the Building. You don't know what this is? It's on Hulu. It's
The one
Steve
with
Martin, Martin
Selena?
Short, and Selena Gomez. You've seen it.
Like,
Are you a Selena Gomez fan? She's brown like you.
Is it good?
100% critics. Holy fucking
Is
shit.
it that good?
Is it good?
Don't.
No.
I never.
No. I'm not saying it to you. I'm saying, is it good like this? Is it good? It's kitschy, but it's fun. But Martin Short, I'm not kidding when I say this, might be one of the best comedic actors in the history of film and
I've
television.
always felt that.
Bro, he's so funny on this show. It's fucking annoying. You're like, how is he? Every scene, he does something to make me laugh. And Steve Martin, phenomenal as a straight guy, but Martin Short is exactly what you want him to do.
Also, FYI.
Mm-hmm. What is that?
One
I
of
don't
the-
even know what that means.
For young interests.
Well, for young interest.
Yeah, for young interests.
Well, I'm old, so it's
yeah,
not for me.
for young interests.
Yeah.
Right. One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
Of course, because he's the shit.
He literally is one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
I'm obsessed. I think he kills it.
I love that guy.
And Selena does a good job on the show. I don't really know much about her, but she does a great job on the fucking show. But Martin Short,
I'm watching that tonight.
you have to give it some time. Do a couple episodes. You're gonna love it. It's
100%. And two legends.
Legends.
Yeah, two legends in the bit.
Legends. Martin Short and Selena Gomez. Yeah.
I mean,
legends.
let's go back to the history of these two guys.
She
Because
has no idea who they are.
I understand, but did you see Three Amigos?
no.
It's my favorite movie.
It's one of the funniest movies. I love that movie.
Do you know who Steve Martin is at all?
No.
Wow, it's just mind-boggling.
You know what she should watch that she might like sense of humor wise?
What? Parenthood?
No, she should watch Jiminy Glick.
Yeah, no.
You don't think she'll get it?
I want her to go back into
Where were you born?
Yeah.
Martin Short dressed up as this fat interviewer, and it's some of the best stuff I've ever seen in my life, dude. He was so fucking good.
But I want her to go do a little bit of a deep dive in terms of like
Jiminy
Steve
Glick,
Martin and Martin Short's career.
Okay, well,
Because in the 80s, they were like, when we were growing up, they were like
Kings.
the kings of it all.
Kings.
Yeah.
Steve Martin got like commercially massive. He was Saturday Night Live, but he got commercially massive. He was Saturday Night Live too, but I would say Father of the Bride was like one of the biggest movies he probably ever made franchise-wise.
Steve Martin?
Yeah,
Yeah,
franchise-wise,
yeah.
right? Isn't that, don't you think? What do you think was bigger for Steve Martin? I mean, that franchise was fucking massive.
Yeah.
Like, that might have been the biggest.
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Yeah, but those
Loved that movie.
No, great. The Jerk. Like, these are all great movies.
Oh my God, legend.
But they were never as big. This movie was fucking massive for the time.
Yeah.
How much was it? 90 million
Oh my God.
for a fucking domestic movie in the 90s? In 91?
Insane.
That's like $1 billion for that's absurd.
You really need to see Three Amigos though.
I mean, that's a new
It's like
level.
a classic.
One of the funniest comedies ever. And these guys were just
But that's when you know you're old. Like I've been like hanging out with younger people on set and stuff, and you talk to them
you
about
feel
movies.
old.
Because you bring up stuff like, movies from the 80s and stuff or 70s, and they just don't know any name or what it is. It's insane.
But also because the internet's so fast, right? Like we knew stuff from our parents' generation because the internet wasn't as fast then. It wasn't until we were a certain age, the internet didn't exist. So for them, the stars are being made constantly, or the star of the month, or whatever it is.
But she could be on a bus sitting next to Steve Martin.
Would never know.
And she would have no idea.
Two things, though. Why are both of those people on a bus? I know what you're saying.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, yeah.
Would never know.
Subway.
Right, on the train
You
in
would
New York.
not have any idea. Like, if I sat next to Steve Martin on a subway, I would just be...
I would not know what to say. I would lose my mind.
I would lose my mind, right? You, nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you going to ask? You said you looked like you were going to ask him something.
Like, you can just take a picture of him.
No, this guy's a legend.
He's
dude.
a legend.
This is not fucking...
Yeah.
This isn't like...
Do you always have to say something if it's like a really big star?
No, I wouldn't say... I don't think I would say anything.
We'd be nervous.
Because I wouldn't want to say something and have him be a dick and then change my view on him. So I just don't want to bring it there.
Yeah, but you give him one of these. You give them a little. I've done that to super super famous people that I like their work. Is they'll look over and kind of give you the eyebrow smile, and I'll go,
yeah,
because that's all I need.
The worst is when you say something to a star that you love, and they're not being a dick, but they do their standard line they would do anyone.
I know.
So I was on the Paramount lot, and LeVar Burton, who's Geordie on Next Generation.
You definitely don't know who that is.
You don't know.
Yeah, no chance.
I walk by him. I go, oh, fuck, there's fucking LeVar Burton. I go, hey, I'm a big fan of you. I said it. I'm a big fan. He goes, thank you.
Yeah, he's heard it a million times.
Yeah.
All day long.
And I was just like, oh, God.
He's the fucking...
Why did he do that?
Do you know who that is?
No.
Oh, my God.
Do you like him? You think he's attractive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like 100 years old. Isn't that crazy? Black does not crack. Look at how good looking that guy is.
Oh, my God, he's amazing.
He's 65. He looks like he's 30.
He looks great.
That guy and me are the same age on pay.
Yeah,
if
visually,
we walk next to each other, they go, those guys must be in the same
yeah,
age group.
They went to high school together. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but it's like...
Yeah, thank you, because he's heard it.
Yeah, that's
heard
why
it.
I try to not do that.
What do you say when a fan says, hey, I love your work? A guy said it to me this morning getting coffee. He goes, dude, I'm a big fan. And you know what I say?
What?
I said, thank you very much, man. I hope you have a good day. That's what I said to him.
That seems cold.
What do you mean? I looked him in the eye and I said, I hope you have a good day. I meant that.
Yeah, but it seems standard, though.
What the fuck am I supposed to say?
You go specific.
Thank you very much. I love that shirt.
Yeah.
Okay. I got to pay attention. I was out the door.
That's what you got to do.
All right. Let's try it again. Go ahead.
Right.
I'm getting my coffee and then you're a fan.
Hey.
What's
Cheeto.
up? Hey, man.
Big fan of your work, man.
Oh, dude, fuck off. And I coffee you right in the face.
No.
I shouldn't do that.
No.
All right, we'll try it again.
Yeah. Yo. Love you on I'm Dying Up Here.
No shit, bitch.
Yeah, no.
Is that not going to work?
That doesn't work.
Let me try one more time.
Yeah. Yo. Bad friends.
Yeah. Who do you like more? Me or the Korean?
Have you asked that before?
No. Have you? Yeah, you have, you scumbag.
Every time.
You do. You go, who do you like more, me or Andrew?
Yeah. Or I'll say something disparaging about you.
Why?
Yeah, that guy's so not funny. Or say something.
Oh my God.
just to get them to laugh.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Like last night, I was at this Korean bar, like I said.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, the Blue Bar.
The Blue Bar, and I was in there, and people walk up, and they're huge bad friend. You know what's astonishing about this podcast?
What?
Is the reach it has. We reach people, dude. Oh my God, I'm about to cry.
Bob.